to my channel. My name is Sue. I haven't been uploading to this channel very much recently. I went through a big gap. I did a period where I was uploading quite regular, and then I've had a big gap recently. The main reason I've had a gap is because I've had a lot of issues again with my mental health, which is one of the main reasons that I started doing this channel again, started trying to talk through my issues. Sometimes I like to have a list of things to do, and I think that sometimes it does work because it gives me steps to work through, but at the time of this, like the last maybe 6-7 weeks, the list was making things worse. It became more of a what I haven't done list than a progress list, because I was struggling to get any progress, so I was really struggling to get any motivation to do anything at all. So what I did is I scaled everything back and did only the essential things that I needed to do. So that includes making sure I was eating properly, making sure I was washing, making sure I was getting myself up and going for walks or going for drives, and making sure I was going to work, things like that. It actually helped because it took away that extra pressure. Now all these extra things that I do, like I do a lot of I try to do illustration, I try to do writing, and I try to make videos. I don't get paid for these. These are all hobbies. These are all ways that I'm trying to express myself, to try and help work myself through my mental health problems. So it is quite difficult to kind of let go of these things, but I'm also trying not to pressure myself too much. I felt like I was giving myself too much work to do, and it was stressing me out. Sometimes you do need to focus on only the essential things, so you have to be willing to let the other stuff go for a while and not pressure yourself and not feel guilty, not feel horrible, because it is very easy to feel guilty and horrible about not doing everything that you've maybe set out to do. But having aims and things is good, and you know what, if you can't do something today because you are panicking over it, you're stressing over your workload, do what you need to do. Do the essentials. That's my advice to anybody out there who is struggling with mental health issues. Get a list of everything that you need to do. Do the thing and take the things that are non-essential away. So if you have things that are I don't know, like mine's is writing, for example. It was to try and write so many words a day, and it became really difficult for me to fit that in because I was struggling so much just to do the normal stuff that I had to do. So I took all the extra stuff away, and the only thing I did was basically focus on work, focus on getting myself moving, and focusing on eating properly, and just doing everything that I functioning basically on a very basic level. And that worked for me. My mental health is still fairly turbulent at the moment, so I do go through times where it is very difficult for me to do to cope with stuff. I do get myself panicked very easily, and I feel horrible, because if I keep on pushing and keep on pushing, it makes my stress, it makes my anxiety even worse. It means that I end up struggling, and then I don't do the essential things even. I end up doing nothing. So it's good to recognise when you are struggling and just write a big massive list of everything that you have to do. Everything on your to-do list, be it dishes, be it showers, be it working, be it reading a book, be it anything at all. And take what are the bare essentials. So as I say, it's you're getting up in the morning, making sure you're getting up, making sure that you're keeping busy, but make sure you're going to work and things like that. It doesn't help everybody, but it helps me. So I just wanted to kind of explain that's what's been happening over the last few weeks, which is why there hasn't been any videos. But it's also some advice just to say, if you are going through a really shitty time, Don't be afraid to let things go. Work things out. If you're at university, if you're at like high school or anything, be honest. Be honest with people at your work, like your managers. Let them know that you're struggling, and you'll be surprised at how helpful they can be and how much support they can actually give you, because you are not alone is what you ever feel. And that is the trick that mental health plays on a person, is that you always think that you're on your own, you always think that you're suffering, but you're not. You're never actually on your own. There are so many people here. They might not understand everything 100%, but they are here, and they will listen, and they will try and help find a solution to take off any pressure that you're feeling, okay? So be honest and speak to somebody, okay? It does really, really help, okay? But thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully this is me getting back into things, so hopefully there'll be more videos on the way. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See you later.